Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. We'll kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs will have some work to do after that short return. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting. He knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Jennings. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Mustangs. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking deep. He's got an open man. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A 3rd and long coming up here. The aerial assault continues. Caught near the sideline, it's Staley. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Mustangs are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get it. And he breaks into the open. Inside the 30. 10. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play. Now on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And tackled there by the defense. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Staley. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, the give, looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Carroll. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Vols in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down after the short completion.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. On the ground, it's Selden. Gets away from one. He's got space. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. He'll do it himself. He's there to make the stop. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying play action. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the 1st of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on second down. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down. Right down the gut of the field. The 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. He now has 63 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Right back to the well. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field, keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He's open on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Selden.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He looks that one in nicely. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
We've They've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fires and picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that.
Unleashes one deep. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The play-action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down for the tackle. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal.
Neutrals on defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago.
39, SMU 21.
And the returner will be brought down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Fast motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes the handoff and he's going right. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give on the inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They try to pop a run on the draw. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I would love to tell you he should have gotten the 1st down and slid or got down, but that's not what running backs do. They're trying to get extra plays, and I know he had the 1st down, but he's thinking touchdown. That little bit of extra effort, you can tell, forced the turnover, forced the fumble, defense recovers.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He'll pull it on the read. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quick catch on 3rd down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4-down territory, we're going to keep a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
SMU 28.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Oh, they knock him free. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Movement on the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. It's a draw. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. He's got 98 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Line getting set on 2nd down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete, and the defense holds. Line gets set, 1st down. On the run, it's Selden. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to power their way ahead. Dances away from the D. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Matthews.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Volunteers have taken it inside the 20. Movement here from the tight end. They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got the back in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st and 10 for this offense. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
Oh, it's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. The inside handoff. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll leave it with him. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Going for 6. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown balls! And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Miami. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols with the 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go.
Got enough space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.